Okay, brand new TB 143 cylinder going on our Klx110 project. Let's talk about piston and piston rings. Okay, here's our piston compression rings. And the compression rings are separate. There is a top and a bottom. Now you see how this ring is beveled. This ring is sharp and square. So the beveled one always goes on the top. Oil control rings, these do not have an up or a down. The compression rings do have a top and a bottom. Which way does it go, up or down? The compression ring is always marked with a letter. Oil control rings usually doesn't matter, but there's an orientation that the opening should be at. Piston ring orientation is also very important. If you had all the openings at one spot, the thing would burn oil like a sumbitch. So your compression rings, I've seen in the Honda manuals and the Kawasaki manuals, is you want to run them forward and backward, opposite of each other. With the oil control rings, the opening on one of them here, and the opening on one of them here. This thing didn't matter, but I would put it somewhere away from another opening. Okay, our engine cases are ready for the cylinder. This is how I like to do it. So we have our piston rings all installed, oriented correctly. The cylinder is going to go on this way. Here's the intake side. I like to put the piston in the cylinder with the pin and one clip installed before I try to mate it with the cases. Makes it a lot easier to get the rings in. So you start with your top ring, you kind of get it in there, yeah. And your second compression ring. And then your oil control rings usually go, you have to make sure that they're in there because they're thin. There we go. Some babies are in there now.